Hi guys, my name is Meats. This is going to be a review for Optimus Prime pen, and this is made by Sentinel. And Sentinel is a company that I really liked. They make an awesome, highly detailed figures. Quite a bit expensive, but the details is there, and I really like them. Anyways, when I first saw this, from the images, it just looks amazing. But I didn't expect it to be this small, but it does transform into a particular pen. Yeah, that's probably explain why, but yeah. So here's a size comparison with a regular pen right here. So yeah, that's probably why it's actually kind of small. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed with the Transformers line. I would say probably it's a deluxe size, maybe. I wish I know more. I'm slowly getting into Transformers. I grew up having Transformers, but I never got into it. Which, I mean, it's kind of interesting how I like the Gundams more, and didn't really get into Transformers. Anyways, we got an interesting backing there, and we have instructions here. And fortunate enough, it's in color. Pretty cool. So just take a look at this. Huh. Yeah, it's telling you you're supposed to post it with the cap on. But that doesn't stop us if you want to have the pen. Alright, so this is just a quick view of how to transform into a pen. And I think, yeah, there's different steps here. Alright, we'll go over it in a bit. So, there's Optimus Prime. Remove this plastic. There we go. Alright, so alright, let's take a closer look at this guy. Alright, size comparison. We have the Real Grade XE here. It's about 5 inches. It's a 1/44 scale. We have Godzilla on the back. It's about, I believe, 6 inches or a bit taller than that. Then we have the Revoltech Mini Solid Snake here. So Prime stands about 4 inches in height. Kind of relatively small. Alright, we got Prime here. And just looking at his color scheme, he's amazing. I really like the silver and how Sentinel does it. It makes it look like it's diecast, but it's not. And honestly, I'm not too fond of diecast myself, since it really weighs down the figure. And in my opinion, it's just better without diecast, but have a good paint app like this one. So I really like how they've done some of their figures, although they've been adding diecast lately. I guess it just depends on the market. Diecast is popular. So anyways, that's in terms of paint apps. Now let's look at the head. It's on a ball joint. You can freely move side to side. Now we have that nice silver paint app, as well as the eyes. I'm not sure if it's going to be shown, but it's the same color almost as the windshield. Now we have that really nice smokestack insignia for the Autobots. Really nice. You got a double jointed shoulder. Kind of wish the shoulder here, the ball joint, instead of gray, it's red. Kind of match the overall look. But it's not too bad. I mean, from this angle you don't see it as much, but quite a bit of range of articulation. That's great. Right, now you got double jointed elbows, and you got this wrist and bicep swivel, so that's good. Although the wrist, I find that it's really stiff. Now what else we got here? The waist, you get a little bit, but the side skirt's gonna get in the way. This one moves around. I mean, it's kind of like in a ball joint, but it rotates. But yeah, so a little bit. And one thing I've noticed is you're gonna get this problem here, which kind of moves up and down a lot. I'm trying to figure out a way if there's a way to lock it in place, but not really. The only way to lock it is when you transfer into pen mode and the side skirt actually pegs in on here, and that holds it in place. Yeah. So anyways, that's that. Again, side skirt moves or rotates. Then you have the front skirt, which is connected together. Same thing with the back skirt right here. It's all on the same peg. Now with that front skirt, you can actually move his leg up. You're just gonna, there we go. So pretty good movement there. Then you also have double jointed knee, which is great. Now moving down, you have the ankle here, which is great also. Quite a variety. You can do a wide stance, which we always wanted. And yeah, I think that's about it in terms of articulation. A really great figure overall, even with a small, it is small, but the details and articulation is there. It's great. Alright, now let's take a look at the blaster. Get some silver paint apps there. Quite nice. Pegs here, or on the left, whichever way you like it. And this one has the pen, which you just pop out here, right there. And yeah, I think that's basically it for the robot mode. And let's take a look at the transformation. Alright, I just want to take a closer look at this blaster before we turn to pen mode. And you know, one of the questions is, what if you ran out of the pen? I mean, this one writes pretty well right now. Let's see, let's try the Optimus Prime. Optimus. There we go. I mean, it writes well now, but what if you ran out of the ink? So from what I heard, or actually seen some of the reviews, said, unscrew this. And possibly pry this open. Let me take a closer look if I can do that. Alright, so this is what's inside there, and I was hoping that you can actually just push this out. Probably not. Not too sure how this is gonna work, but something tells me I might have to inject some ink there. Like, that's the only way. I can't really replace this whole cartridge. Yeah, well, we'll find out when I get there, but I'm not going to be really using this as a pen. It's more of a novelty item, and I just actually just like him on as a robot mode. So I'm going to put this back, but I'm guessing that's the port where you can put in more ink. Alright, so for the transformation sequence, we're going to start on the legs. So first off, you'll notice that there's a ball joint there. As to push this out, pop that open. So ball joint, it's right there now. It's raised, as opposed to this one. You'll see it right there. Now it's not. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate this and flip it back. There we go. And next part is opening up the side panels here. Same thing with the hind legs. It's kind of tricky to pop this open, but there's a little tab on the bottom which kind of helps out up a lot to just use that to grab the leg. Pop that open. Here we go. No, so that's pretty much the bulk of the pen at the bottom, and you get this small tabs here which you're gonna lift it up. Now at first I was wondering what these are for, but it's basically helps fill up the gaps on the pen. Yep, so that's what they are for. And after that, before I put actually I think, yep, right here on the back side, you lift this up and actually put this press this up also. I'm gonna have him sailing down. So the next part is kind of tricky. It's one of the tricky part here is you have this tab here which kind of rocks back and forward. You're gonna pull this down, and I find this really tricky to do. Also seen reviews where you're having a problem. Okay, there we go. Basically you have to rotate it so it's sticking out, and you gotta pull it out as much as you can. So you see that little hole there, pretty much where the joint is moving. There we go. Now the fun part, you push this back, and basically we gotta peg this in. You see these two pegs here? Yeah. it's just kind of tricky to do, and I think the best way is do it all at the same time. Yep. Because this one will keep rocking back and forth. Gotta make sure it's all the way out. All these tabs here. Sorry, let's try this. So just bear with me. There we go. Almost there. Alright, so once you got that tab in, push this back. Now for the pen, you can actually just put this in first, but this one, there we go, right here. It just cradles inside there. So just put the tabs together, close it in, and there we go. Alright, top part. Move this forward, like so. And oh, we're gonna put this up in a bit, but we're gonna move this up and pull out the tabs. It actually swings outward. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Right, and you're gonna put the push down Optimus's head, and you can always lift this up. Make sure it's all the way down. There we go. And let's see. We're gonna tab this part here up. So you're just gonna rotate it around like so, and tab it in place. Same thing with the other side. And almost there. Alright, now we're just left with the, well, also here. This will lock the waist, also be rocking. So pushing this up on the tab locks the hips in place. Alright, next part is this. You got the arms. The smokestack just goes on the back quite nicely. And rotate this forward. The tab here, that's what we need. And basically we're just gonna fold this down. Now some people, actually I'm actually watching a Fuse, I think that's how you pronounce his name, a review on this. You rotate his hands like so you don't look see it from the front, which is actually good. But either way, I mean, even if you have this way, there's still holes in there. Alright, so you just tab it in place. Likewise, same thing here. There's a tab there, goes there. Alright. There we go, and we got tabs to put in together. And you just kind of just push it in together. Like so. And actually the smokestack kind of pegs in. There we go. Just squish it all together. And that's pretty much it. Now for the pen. So again, in terms of size comparison, it's about the length of a standard pen. I just kind of wish it's clickable too. Anyways, take this out. You got your pen there. And this one, they made a nice place for you to store it in. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the pen. I have to say the pen does have you have this grill here for Optimus Prime, but it's nice. I like it. I think it will help if I add details on this. But overall, you know, I wouldn't use this as a pen. I don't think it's ergonomic, but it's a nifty transformation. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, and I think that's about it. And let me transform him back and conclude my review. Alright, in conclusion, Optimus Prime Transformable Pen is quite awesome. I really like the robot mode as well as the pen. And difficulty in transforming him is just right. Not too easy or not too hard. It's just the right difficulty, which has made it fun. Now, let's talk about the price tag. This guy is about $40–50, depending where you get it. That's quite a bit. You're getting a 4-inch figure for $50. And for someone who's used to getting the Hasbro mainstream figures, which, you know, I think the deluxe is about $10–20. Then you get the Voyager, which is a little bit bigger, $20–30. You're getting more out of that than this guy. Yeah, so it could be hard to justify, but to a collector's eye, they see a different light than most people. I mean, for me, I really like this, and I would like to have this in my collection. Just at the price tag, it's $50. And if you can get this for clearance, I'm not sure if it's ever gonna go in clearance. I've seen some of Sentinels, like the Jehudi, it went down in price. Again, it just depends on the demand. But if you do see this in clearance, honestly, well, there are third-party transformer companies out there. Their stuff is $80 or to $100 or even more. It's ridiculous. But you can see that they're a limited run, and they have to pay the, you know, all the licensing. Well, I don't know if they paid licensing for those third party, but you get the idea. Like this one, it has Takara Tomy on it on the box, so it probably did pay some licensing. That's why, you know, the price tag. But yeah, it is what it is. But if you find it for clearance sale, in my opinion, $30 is at the most. Yeah, not too bad for $30. 50, yeah, that's a little too much. Anyways, that's it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll be getting Nemesis Prime as well as Ultra Magnus, the black and white version of this. I really hope there's something more than just a recolor of this guy, because, you know, right now it's a mixture of a little bit disappointed that it's basically it, and you're paying, you know, the price tag. But at the same time, it's a cool figure. It's a cool death stuff display that when someone passes by and they see that red, silver, and blue, oh wow, that's pretty cool. And when you look up close, there's a lot of cool details. Just when they ask the price, that could be a shocker. Anyways, that's it for the review. Right, so until then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching. Alright, let's see what else can we do with this thing. Pentrix. I don't think this is made for... It's too heavy. Ah. Oh jeez. Come on. Almost. There we go.